Previously on the Tempest.
All thy vexations were but my trials of thy love, and thou hast strangely stood the test here. Take my daughter, for I must bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity in mine art.
Greetings all, blessed Eve, as Iris gives her blessing to these newed lovers.
We were just hoping to do some magic or a bit of spoken word. Well,
Ceres' blessing, so is on you. I had forgot that foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederates against my life. Spirit, we must prepare to meet with Caliban.
I told you, sir, they were red hot with drinking last I left them.
The trumpery in my house. I will plague them all, even to roaring.
tread softly, that the blind tomorrow may not hear a footfall.
Monster, I do smell all horse piss. Look what a wardrobe this is for me!
It is the trash!
Help to bear this away, or I'll turn you out of my kingdom.
Boo. Hark! They roar.
Let them be hunted soundly. At this hour lie at my mercy all mine enemies. Shortly shall all my labours end, and thou shalt have the air at freedom. For a little follow and do me service. Now does my project gather to a head. My charms crack not, my spirits obey. Say, my spirit, how fares the king and his followers?
Confined together, just as you left them. All prisoners, sir. They cannot budge till your release. Your charm so strongly works that if you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
And mine shall. Go, release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch them, sir.
I have bedimmed the noontide sun, set forth mutinous winds, and twixt the green sea and the azured vault set roaring war. To the dread rattling thunder have I given fire, and rifted Jove's stout oak with his own bolt. Graves at my command have waked their sleepers, oped and let 'em forth by my so potent art. But this rough magic I here abjure, and when I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do to work mine end upon their senses that this airy charm is for, I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book.
Ferdinand!
Oh, I've had enough of this. I can't take this anymore.
There stand, for you are spell-stopped. Holy Gonzalo, honourable man, oh, good Gonzalo, my true preserver and a loyal sir, I will pay thy graces home both in word and deed. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonso, use me and my daughter. Thy brother was a furtherer in the act. Thou art pinched for it now, Sebastian. Flesh and blood, you, sister mine, that entertained ambition, expelled remorse and nature, who, with Sebastian, whose inward pinches therefore are most strong, would here have killed your king. I do forgive thee, unnatural though thou art. Not one of them yet looks on me or would know me, Ariel. Thou shalt ere long be free. I shall miss thee, but yet thou shalt have freedom. So, to the king's ship, invisible as thou art, and presently, I prithee.
I drink the air before me, and return or ere your pulse twice beat.
All torment, trouble, wonder, and amazement inhabits here. Some heavenly power guide us out of this fearful country.
Behold, Sir King, the wronged Duke of Milan, Prospero. And to thee and thy company I bid a hearty welcome.
Whether thou beest he or no, or some enchanted trifle to abuse me as late I have been, I know not. Thy pulse beat as of flesh and blood. But how should Prospero be living and be here?
First, noble friend, let me embrace thine age, whose honour cannot be measured or confined.
Whether this be or be not, I'll not swear.
You do yet taste some subtleties of the isle that will not let you believe things certain. Welcome, my friends all. But you, my brace of lords, were I so minded, I here could pluck his highness's frown upon you and justify you traitors. At this time, I will tell no tales.
The devil speaks in him.
No. For you, most wicked one, whom to call sister would infect my mouth, I do forgive thy rankest fault, all of them, and require my dukedom of thee, which perforce I know thou must restore.
If thou beest Prospero, give us particulars of thy preservation, and how thou hast met us here, where I have lost. How sharp the point of this remembrance is, my dear son Ferdinand.
I am woe for it, sir.
Irreparable is the loss, and patience says it is past her cure.
I rather think you have not sought her help, of whose soft grace for the like loss I have her sovereign aid, and rest myself content.
You the like lot?
As great to me as late. I have lost my daughter.
A daughter? Oh, heavens. They've been living both in Naples? The king and queen there? That they were! I wish myself were muddied in that oozy bed where my son lies. When did you lose your daughter?
In this last tempest. My dukedom, since you have given me again, I will requite you with as good a thing, at least bring forth a wonder to content ye as much as me, my dukedom.
Oh, sweet lord, you play me false!
No, my dearest, I would not for the world.
If this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle!
Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
Now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. Arise, and say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is! Oh, brave new world that has such people in't!
Is new to thee.
What is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Is she the goddess that have severed us and brought us thus together?
Sir, she is mortal, but by immortal providence she is mine. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan.
What was Milan thrust from Milan that his issue should become king of Naples? Oh, rejoice!
Give me your hands. Let grief and sorrow still embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so. Amen. Oh, look! Sir, look, sir! Here is more of us! What is the news?
Well, the best news is that we have found our king and company. Next, our ship, which we gave out split, is tight. And yeah, and bravely rigged us when we first put out to sea.
Sir, all this service have I done since I went.
My tricksy spirit.
These are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger.
Was't well done?
Bravely, my diligence, thou shalt be free.
This is as strange a maze as airmen trod.
Sir, my liege, do not infest your mind with beating on the strangeness of this business. Be cheerful and think of each thing well. Come hither, spirit. Set Caliban and his companions free. Untie the spell. How fares my gracious sir? There are yet missing of your company some few odd lads that you remember not.
What are these, my Lord Prospero? Will money buy them?
Very like. One of them is a plain fish and no doubt marketable.
These three have robbed me, and this demi-devil, for he's a bastard one, have plotted with them to take my life. Two of these fellows you must know and own. This thing of darkness, acknowledge mine.
I shall be pinched to death.
Is not this Stephano, my drunken butler?
He is drunk now. Where had he wine?
And Trinculo is reeling ripe. Where should they find this grand liquor that hath gilded him? How camest thou in this pickle?
I have been in such a pickle since I saw you last that I fear it will never out my bones.
Why, how now, Stephano?
I am not Stephano, but a cramp.
You'd be king of the Isle, Sarah.
I should have been a sore one then.
This is as strange a thing as e'er I looked on.
He is as disproportioned in his manners as in his shape. Go, Sarah, to my cell. Take with you your companions. As you look to have my pardon, trim it handsomely. Go to, away.
Hence, and bestow your luggage where you found it.
Or stole it, rather.
I'll bring to you your ship, and so to Naples, where I have hoped to see the nuptial of these our dear beloved solemnized, and thence retire me to my Milan, and promise you calm seas, auspicious gales, and sail so expeditious that shall catch your royal fleet far off.
Well, there's always a lot better than expected.
Good for that.
Oh, I'm actually quite sad to leave now, to be honest. Oh.
Why do I want to go?
My Ariel, chick, that is thy charge. Then to the elements, be free, and fare thou well.
Yes! 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 Freedom! Freedom!
Please you, draw near. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own, which is most faint now, 'tis true. I must be here, confined by you. But release me from my bands with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sails must fill, or else my project fails, and my ending is despair. Unless I be relieved by prayer, as you from crimes would pardoned be, let your indulgence set me free.
No, I'm not crying. You're crying. It's just, it was such a happy ending. And all the actors And we've had such lovely people watching. And amazing people donated to our fundraiser, which is still open for the rest of the day. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's taken part, who's made it all happen. You always know what to say at these kind of things. Go on. That was beautiful, Keith. You have such a way with words. And yet, now all that's left for us to do is to sail into that metaphorical sunset. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of it. And goodbye. Don't you start, Kate. You'll set me off again.
Some magnificent bells there. So thank you everyone so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We couldn't have done this without obviously our lovely cast. Of course, thanks to all these faces that you see around me, and watch out for them because they are fabulous performers. So keep an eye on them. They are wonderful. Another shout out to Andrew Spong for helping me help prepare footage behind the scenes and doing all that behind the scenes stuff. So thank you. I know you're in the audience. Also, most of all, thank you very, very much to our donors who donated to our GoFundMe campaign. Between them, they managed to raise 150% of our original target, which is amazing. I just want to give a personal shout out to those donors. They are as follows. Big breath. After all that running. Jeanette, Chris N, Ruth, Sydney, Anya, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Lucy, Dougie and Lynn, Kate, Cheryl, Anne, David, Miranda, Tony, Sophie, Jeff, Fraser, Will, Danielle, Felicity, Lindsay, Peter, Chris K, Graham, Emily, Chris S, a lot of Chris's, and Tom. So thank you so much for your donations. You have helped pay these guys for this production. Your donations are going straight to everyone you've seen perform this week. After all that running, just so worn out. It's a tough time financially, and work is sparse for actors at the moment. So to receive this money is so fantastic, and will help us all out with food shops, bills, a couple of beers to celebrate, and whatever else needs paying. Basically, again, thank you so much. If you haven't donated but still would like to, you have until Sunday 26th, this Sunday, to do so. You can find the link to the GoFundMe page in the video description below this video, and via the Scram Collective or Cream-Faced Loons YouTube channel. Thank you very much, everyone else, for helping me out with the pointing. So we all know. That's fantastic. If you want to hear more from Scram Collective and Cream-Faced Loons, please keep an eye on our social media. So on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, all that jazz. Whatever you use, keep an eye out for us. Speaking of, if you want to see more of Cream-Faced Loons very, very soon, Abey, I believe you have something to plug.
Yes, cheeky plug time. So we've just finished The Tempest and we just stay busy all the time. So on the 15th of August, we're doing a brand new show called The Complete Works of Shakespeare, but just the deaths and the gory bits too, as part of the online at the Space UK Festival. So all the info about that's on our website, which is also down below. And while you're there, check out what else we've got on. Check out Scram Collective as well. Their website's down in the description. Check out what they've been up to, what they've got coming on. And yeah, just thank you all so much for watching. And also, let us know, should we do another one of these? I mean, if you want us to, we can do. Let us know. And if so, what's your favourite Shakespeare play? What would you want to see us do? Because we like to know what you're thinking.
Thanks very much for watching, everybody. And yes, have a good evening. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your weekends. And we'll see you. Bye. Yes. Bye-bye.
And we